Hi guys, my name is Emma and let's talk spooky stuff. So today I want to talk to you about 2006 film, The Woods. This film is very interesting because it is a thriller kind of horror that I feel like went between the cracks for a lot of people. There's a couple of interesting things. Number one, Bruce Campbell's in this film and he kind of plays Bruce Campbell. I don't know how to explain that. You guys know what I mean by that. And number two, it definitely has a feel for it that is really dated. If you guys haven't heard about The Woods, it's about a girl who gets sent out to boarding school by her parents, her dad being Bruce Campbell, and she realizes really quickly that something weird is going on at this school, and then things just start twisting, and they are surrounded by the woods, and the woods have the answer. When I say that this film is dated, I don't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It is a film that you watch and you know that it was made in 2006, and I've even had my friend Vanessa Chbosky, she wrote on my Instagram post saying, you know, that I was watching this. I can't believe this film was from 2006, and I felt the exact same way when I was watching it because it just made no sense. It looks like it was made in the 90s. And I kind of like that about it in a way because you know how we feel about not having too much CGI and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of appreciated that feel and that look. It seemed more theatrical and, you know, like the sets are a little bit different in those kind of films. And I really like that old school kind of, especially 90s horror. I love 90s horror. But in saying that, it all does go down the drain when things start happening and there is a lot of like weird CGI, like foggy stuff, and it's a bit much. Let's talk about the acting in the film. I thought everyone did an amazing job, and take it with a grain of salt because they have to act like weirdos because the film is about a bunch of weirdos and you're not really sure what's happening. I think it was filmed really good. The acting is great. The music soundtrack was awesome, but I felt like the storyline could have used a little bit of improvement just because it was very complicated and it felt like they were spending so long trying to uncover slowly, you know, the reveal, that they lost part of the reveal in it. It got too complicated, and that's when you're like, I don't understand this person's intention, why that person's doing that, and it was all a little bit too much. But I would like to say that it did have some genuine fucking scares and some really terrifying, loud, in-your-face moments, which I think that horror movies are really missing these days. They don't have, you know, a really loud scare scene. They don't have they're kind of slowing down on jump scares, to be honest with you. The movies I watch anyway. But this one had some real genuine scary moments that really terrified me. The first one being when she wakes up in the middle of the night and a woman is screaming at her, and just the way it's done is so old school and has that dated effect, which I said I really enjoyed, and I was genuinely scared. Let's talk about the Bruce Campbell situation in this film. He is the father, and there is a point in the film where he has a fucking axe, and I'm like, if this is not a tribute, what the fuck is? I find it weird when Bruce Campbell or anyone who's like super iconic horror or action actor plays in a film a character that is very similar to the character they're known for. I always wonder, are they trying to tell me something? Is something else going on? It's very confusing. Also on that, Emma Campbell plays Bruce Campbell's wife. Is she his wife, like in real life? I tried to look it up, I couldn't find it anywhere. I'm sure you guys will tell me in 2 seconds that I'm like a dum-dum and I should know this, but I just thought the fact that they're both in the same film and they both have the same last name was a little bit weird. Let me know, Bruce and Emma, husband, wife, brother and sister. Another knockback this film had is I felt like it was trying to include too many things, too many scenes, and it kind of twists in and out of different genres at points. It goes from like mystery to drama, and then to like horror, and then to thriller, and it's just the aim of the film kind of gets lost in that, where what are the audience meant to be feeling at all times. Overall, I want to say this film is a bit like Suspiria meets The Evil Dead 2. I would recommend you guys definitely checking this one out and making up your own mind. It also had a little bit of Crimson Peak feel in it. I don't know why. I think it's because it's like a girl trying to find out answers, and that might be why. But just in the house and the way, the theatrical nature of it, I really felt a little bit of Crimson Peak, though it's not similar at all. I just had that kind of vibe. It's an interesting film with great actors, great scares, but the storyline just doesn't really get there for me. And so for that, I'm gonna give it a personal score of 5, a scare score of 5, and an originality score, I'm gonna give it a 6. because it was shot in such an original and different way for when it was released. But the storyline is not original by any means. I hope you guys check this one out and let me know down below what you thought of it. I'm sure a lot of you guys will really enjoy this one. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay spooky. Bye.